Hello everyone and welcome to my Xbox home screen once again. I figured I would play another one-off for you guys, play a little bit of a horror game, of course, because it's Halloween. So, happy Halloween everyone, let's pop in the game and see what we've got. We are loading. I've actually played this game before, beaten it once. This is one that I highly recommend. We'll see what it is here in just a little bit, but Xbox screen loading slowly. I considered a couple of other games, and I decided not to play them. I thought about doing Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, which I might do a blind Let's Play on, because I haven't beaten it yet. I thought about doing, Dino Crisis for the original PlayStation. My copy of New Nightmares for the Dreamcast, by the way. But I thought about doing Dino Crisis for the original PlayStation, which, if you haven't played that, that's, Shinji Mikami did that game. It's kind of basically Resident Evil 4 with dinosaurs. And a lot of people criticized it for being Resident Evil... Did I say Resident Evil 4 with dinosaurs? It's Resident Evil with dinosaurs. A lot of people criticize it for being Resident Evil with dinosaurs, to which I had to say, dude, it's Resident Evil with dinosaurs. How is that not awesome? It is awesome. Horror, the true... Today we're going to be taking a look at Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. For anybody that happens to be a really big fan of H.P. Lovecraft, and I am, I love his work, and you should too in my opinion, but for anybody that happens to be a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft, definitely give this game a play. It is excellent. Anyway, yeah, Resident Evil with dinosaurs. Awesome. Highly recommend that one. I have beaten this game once before, but I'm just going to go... Let's go Private Investigator. Dream of the future. Was it a dream? I cannot say, but I hope so. For if the things I saw and experienced... I ran out of time to read that. Arkham Asylum. February 16th, 1922.
I see. Last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I'm not going to skip this intro cutscene. No. Arkham Asylum, I'm sure many of you go, oh, Batman, and kind of, because that Arkham Asylum was named after, the word Arkham originated in Lovecraft's work, so Arkham Asylum originated in Lovecraft's work as well. It didn't have its origin in Batman. One thing this game absolutely nails is the sound quality. Play this with a very good stereo or through good headphones. Otherwise, you're robbing yourself of a whole lot of what makes this experience great. The sound is just stunning. And horror games are something you can expect more of in the future on my channel. I have said that my next Let's Play after I finish Diablo 2 is going to be Resident Evil 4, so obviously that's a horror game. Love that one a lot. I'm gonna play through that, and I probably won't be done with the Resident Evil franchise after that. More than likely, I'm gonna play through more Resident Evil games in the future, but that's the one I'm starting off with because it's my personal favorite. I would like to do maybe 2, maybe Revelations. I liked Revelations a lot. Maybe Silent Hill. I've got Silent Hill 1 and 4, and I've got the HD collection for the PlayStation 3. And don't get the HD collection of the PlayStation 3. It's essentially unplayable. That's how bad it is. I mean, Jack, stutters. I think his name is Jack. But main character just, stutters when he walks, and you can't get him to run at all. Which, if you can't run in a Silent Hill game, you're fucked. But I've got 1 and 4, so I should be able to play through those at least. I really want to do Fear at some point because I really like that game. I can do System Shock 2 or...
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few
I could
months
do...
back, got about 20 followers.
My mind's gone
trouble
blank.
all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside
The original,
homes at all hours.
the 1999
No
Alien...
one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
And now we finally get a start. Fair amount of cutscenes at the beginning, but this is a very story-centric game, as you might expect, given that it's by H.P. Lovecraft. It doesn't have a HUD, which is both a good and a bad thing. I mean, injuries are harder to sense because of it. But...
Jack, Officer Nichols will brief you at the top. Be careful.
you don't get, a listing of how much health you've got or anything like that.
Just take it. Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Don't try anything and nobody will get hurt. Try to stay calm.
You better hurry.
Oh, that's isn't good. Let's quickly move over here to this gazebo. Move over to the side of the house. What are some of your favorite horror games? Let me know in the description. Let me know in the comment box below. I love a good horror game, and this is a very, very good one. Like I said, it has problems. The HUD being not on the screen at all time either is a problem because you like that kind of thing. You like being able to see how much health you've got and everything. Or it isn't a problem.
It looks like an eye,
because
but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
because it immerses you more in the game.
Some alien creature.
The Great Race,
That's
everyone.
an unusual design. A powerful painting of some cosmic horror.
Let's see what this is.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, A doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
You picked up your first journal item. Okay.
I'm running low on ammo.
I really like Doom 3, and I might
It's
play
locked.
that as well.
It's locked.
Doom. I mean, I know there are people. A lot of people bitch about Doom 3. Oh, it's not the same.
These
Oh,
photos
it's a
are
little bit
one curious art
different.
collection. This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy. It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has
But-
no real shape.
I still thought it was a hell of a lot of fun. The atmosphere is so thick you couldn't cut it with a fucking knife. It is glorious in that way, and there's nothing to do over here, so let's go this way.
It won't open. It won't open.
Huh.
An old wardrobe. They seem to recognize me. I don't get it. Empty ammo boxes and
Or-
spent shells. Nothing useful.
We recognize him. He recognized us. We don't recognize him. Interesting.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walton.
Oh, shit.
He recognized me, and it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning. A key. This should help downstairs.
Well, hopefully. I mean, every single door we ran across was locked. What are some of your favorite horror movies? Do you have any horror directors that you prefer? I've always been a really big fan of, this looks like
Poison.
Ritual Suicide.
Looks at it. He's dead. They're all dead. Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Now, this game has a, God, I keep getting sidetracked by my own...
A diary. This will make interesting reading. I can't open it. I can't open it. He's dead. They're all dead.
I keep getting sidetracked, but yeah, this has sanity effects. Your heart will start beating, which causes the controller to vibrate. Your vision will blur. You won't be able to see straight. Stuff like that. Let's go back downstairs.
It's locked.
See if we can get in. So what about the key I got?
It's unlocked.
Okay.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I gotta think.
And I'm a really big fan of
This should fit the door.
John
across the
Carpenter.
hall. All these photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it.
I love his flicks. I love I've already been in here. I love
It's
God, I
a
cannot think today.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate. These books are really old, and most of them are in strange languages I don't understand.
Well, that does not
It
sound
looks like
good.
an eye, but the rest of the painting is... There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Yeah, there are. Maybe from that.
It appears to be a private study area. The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
Okay, I need to get it down into there
I
somehow.
don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher.
Let's go down here.
Shit, that did not sound good.
No, it didn't. Halloween is a great
that's
film. I
just
absolutely
swell.
love it. The Fog is very good as well. The Thing, if you haven't seen The Thing, see that immediately. And see the original, too. It's well worth your time. But I wouldn't say the recent remake, don't bother with that. Hollywood has a thing for remaking John Carpenter movies and making them nowhere near as good as they were. These guys are creepy. They have a whole
Bodies.
underground
And plenty of them.
compartment down here.
Dreadful has been going on down here. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Yeah, I definitely want to play some horror games. Should be a lot of fun. Well, that looks horrible.
Oh, shit. His kidneys have stopped moving. His intestines have stopped moving. His
Well,
brain
all
stopped
this
moving.
guy's parts are scattered around. That's not.
His
I
heart
mean,
has stopped. His lungs
and
have
somehow he
stopped
was
ventilating.
alive when we got down here, so that's really weird.
At least he's out of his misery. The crystal's still warm.
Let's take that crystal that he used and let's go down this way.
This tunnel feels like
I
it's
mo-
gonna collapse at any moment.
I might play Dino Crisis, and I wish Capcom would make another Dino Crisis. All you would have to do is make Resident Evil 4 with the ability to move and shoot, and dinosaurs instead of zombies, and you'll be good.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
Okay, we can't take that, so let's go down here. This is weird looking, isn't it?
What the hell is that?
I guess we want to place the crystal in that thing, huh?
There's no power.
But yeah, tell me some of your favorite horror games and horror movies down below. Are you a big horror buff? Because I'm not big on, like, gore and blood and guts type thing. If I want a horror movie, I want it to be thick atmosphere. Try to scare me. Like, do something like The Shining does. Or The Thing, where it relies on paranoia and fear of the unknown. It's one thing I love about Lovecraft's work. He really focuses on fear of the unknown, and he builds this really cool pantheon of gods. And
It looks like
this explores a
something's
fair
been
bit of
removed
it.
from it. It looks like something's been removed from it.
Okay, place that there. And did I say Happy Halloween, everybody? Because Happy Halloween, everybody. This blew my mind the first time I saw this. And graphically, this game does not look that great. I know that. But it's got a really cool art style and some really neat insanity effects. And of course, it's got Lovecraft monsters. You see a member of the great race of Yith coming out here to deal with me, and these are some of the more interesting aliens in the whole pantheon of creatures that he created. I like the Great Race quite a bit. Mysterious phone call. I'm going to keep going to the point where it gets back to me playing, and then I'm going to call it.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston.
But the sound in this is excellent. It is buggy though, so
it was just 5 months
watch
ago.
out for that.
Amnesia,
And
the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
And
I remember investigating the far side of the library.
it does things like
Screaming.
you don't get a weapon until like a third of the way through this game. You're completely like defenseless. Your
According to
only
the police report,
way
they
of
searched the house for
fighting back
hours.
is to run from enemies.
Finally, later,
And they put that to good
collapsed on the
use.
floor.
But it also has severe difficulty spikes. And one of them is during this section of the game. It gets absurdly difficult very, very quickly.
There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze.
But this is a
They
great
committed me
game,
to
and
an asylum, where I was diagnosed
I highly
with
recommend at
severe
least
schizophrenia.
giving it a try. If you
As it
can't
became
finish it
clear
because
that
it gets
I presented no
excruciatingly
danger to
difficult,
myself
I would
or
understand
others.
that, because
I was
it
released from the
really,
asylum's
really
care.
does. There were multiple
learned
points
little
during
of my
this game that
activities
it just
in the
kicked
6
my
years
teeth
that
in.
followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time
Oh,
was spent
and
in
I also
travel
love
and
Alien, and I
study.
would love to get Alien
I
Isolation.
maintain a fanatical
Specifically, I want to get a PlayStation 4, and then I want to get Alien Isolation. If I can find a way to record that game and play it for you guys, I would love to do a Let's Play of Alien Isolation, because I love Alien and Aliens. It's some of my favorite horror films of all time. Aliens.
Secondary personality.
And I could also do Alien vs. Predator if I could find a way to
Or at
hook
least
up
what I
my
believe myself to be.
my
Return to normal
Atari
life
Jaguar
has been painful
to
process.
my
In recent
my
days,
capture device here.
my
I would
dreams
love
have
to
been
do
plagued by cosmic
Alien vs.
landscapes.
Predator for the Jaguar,
become
because that's an
fearful of my
underrated
own
gem.
reflection.
It really is.
I'm
I
beginning
highly
to remember
recommend that
things
to
from
people
that
who
day.
love old school
More than
first person
6 years
shooters.
past that I've told no one else.
Oh, he drew the member of the Great Race.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
This game is mostly based on a Shadow over Innsmouth. Funny thing then that it is called Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu doesn't actually appear in this game. He's mentioned, and he's in photos, but he himself does not appear,
What
which is
exactly
a
do you
little
want?
weird and misleading in my opinion. But
It's one of my store managers.
it's still great, and it mixes in some other ones, like you saw a Shadow Out of Time there with the Great Race of Yith, and it mixes in some other things and has all kinds of stuff from the Cthulhu mythos.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this. What the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Don't do it, Jack. Don't go to Innsmouth. You don't want to go to Innsmouth. I wouldn't want to go to Innsmouth. I have a new client, Arthur Anderson. Whatever. I want to call it anyway. Visit to the old town. Visit to the old town that we don't want to have, because nothing good comes from this. Nothing good comes from Innsmouth. We will fuck some shit up before it's all said and done, though. So that's fun. Yeah. I won't stick strictly to horror games. Of course, there's a lot of other things that I would love to Let's Play. Maybe a Crash Bandicoot game, because I love that series too. But there will definitely be some horror games in with everything that I play. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to start Resident Evil 4. I wanted to do that for Halloween. I wanted to start that on Halloween. But I haven't 100% figured out my dad's hop hog yet, and B,
Is the bus from Arkham always the same?
and B, I still haven't finished the Diablo 2 Let's Play. We're very, very close. Very, very close. I got like maybe 4 episodes left. No, probably 5 or 6. Maybe a week's worth at the most. And then we will be done with that game. And they'll have an episode of that on Halloween as well. It was recorded before Halloween, so I didn't think to say Happy Halloween, but
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
it's cool. Then we visit, we get up to the Ancient Way, where we go through the Ancient Way, where we leads right up to the summit of Mount Arreat. Thank you everybody for watching. Let's pause. Thank you everybody for watching. Happy Halloween, everyone. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And make sure you check this game out if you happen to like horror games. It's a darn good one. If you like Cthulhu or H.P. Lovecraft, this is a real treat for you. We'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks everybody. Bye.